Dow long-term stock market trend analysis. The Dow finally breached resistance along a series of sub 28k highs of the past 2 years that propelled the Dow towards 29k. Trend channels. The Dow for most of 2019 has traded within a relatively tight bullish trading channel, with the most recent price action a reaction from the trend channel high. If the Dow continues to trade in this channel, then that would put a cap on the Dow at about 33,000 or plus 16%, whilst the bottom end of the trading range by year end would resolve to about 29,100 or 2.2% up, with the mid channel at around 8%. Trend analysis. The Dow has had a powerful run off the 26,000 low and now hit resistance at just below 29k, which implies that the Dow could correct early 2020 down to maybe 27,500. Resistance lies at new all-time highs of first 29k, 30k, then 31k and beyond. Support is along a series of highs in the range of 26,500 to 27,500. So any decline should see a bounce from this range. Trend lines. There are two rising trend lines off the major low of 21,700, with the Dow currently hugging the first to resistance. That should give way for the Dow to target hugging the second trend line, which extends to about 31k by year end. The overall trend picture is for limited upsides during 2020, i.e. we're unlikely to see a repeat of 2019's 24% gain. MACD is overbought, so implies continued upside price action. Looks unlikely during early January anyway. In a series of 6 videos, I'm going to map out my overall outlook for what to expect for 2020, i.e. that seeks to answer whether the Dow will end the year higher or lower and by roughly how much, which I will then follow up with a series of in-depth pieces of analysis that typically conclude in 2 to 3 month trend forecasts similar to that for 2019, with the first detailed trend forecast to be completed during January 2020. But first, for an overall roadmap, then do check out my next video in this series as we count down to the conclusion of my outlook for stocks for 2020. However, the whole of this analysis has already been made available to patrons who support my work, so do consider becoming a patron by supporting my work for just $3 per month, with the next series of analysis after my outlook for stocks is what to expect for the top AI stocks in terms of buying levels for 2020, i.e. if you missed the boat during 2019 and maybe 2018 and earlier, then there are some buying levels that stocks could trade down to, which is my next major piece of analysis that has already been made available to patrons. Then I'll take a look at the prospects for the British pound following Boris Johnson's mega win in the election of 2019. And furthermore, I'll be taking a look at gold, silver, the UK housing market, machine intelligence subsectors, and of course the US dollar. So do consider becoming a patron by supporting my work for just $3 per month, and do ensure you're subscribed to this YouTube channel for the next video in this series. Your analyst wishing all a happy and prosperous new year.